Goodness comes and evil goes.
Kimunga Ukombozi, Kimunga Ukombozi, Kimunga Ukombozi, divine liberty, divine liberation, divine freedom, and all that will bring for African people wherever we happen to be on the face of this earth. Karibu, welcome. My name is Kwende, and today we're going to get into another important subject, and that subject is the role of Liberator is continual. For those that have been regular viewers to the channel, you'll know that in this particular season of the year where African liberty is the focus, the basic formulation of African liberators plus the process of African liberation equals the outcome of liberty is something that has been articulated numerous times. It is important because sometimes we see the role of liberator as being either unnecessary, which it certainly is not. It is vital for the process of liberation to even exist, let alone the victorious outcome of liberty, or that it is somehow static, in the sense that it only exists for a time and then it becomes redundant. And that's not the case either. The process of liberation that allows the liberator to function is one where liberty is to be attained and also maintained, secured. So the liberator is not simply about acquiring or attaining liberty. The liberator is engaged in that activity, yes, and also to ensure that it is safeguarded. Whatever liberty it has been brought to fruition ought to be safeguarded and continually so throughout the generations. So it is a role that is continual. It never ceases to be. And each African soul can make the role of liberator real in their lives. It will vary from person to person how that is then expressed given someone's personal set of dynamics and circumstances within which to operate. Yet still, there is a level of creative genius flow that can be applied so that the role is functional no matter what else the African is compelled to do. And this is vitally important, especially in an interrupted state of being such as that of the Ma'afa of recent centuries. And there are many lessons that come with that. And so with that, let us move to the portion of the program that is entitled Quotation Vibration. The quotation for today is not actually going to be from a text or some other physical material. I mean, we've looked at over the recent programs at important texts like this on a great liberator, Omowale Malcolm X, and also this text as well on the process of liberation. But sometimes it's just good to remember stuff, to remember words of wisdom. And something that I recall the great liberator Omowale Malcolm X saying is that of all our studies, history is best qualified to reward our research. And certainly that ties in well with what we've been discussing on the program, because understanding the role of what a liberator is comes from self-knowingness, and we never ever leave our history continuum behind. It is always with us, whether that is ancient history or contemporary history. Indeed, whether it's the history that we are currently making, it is all very important. So again, that quotation is, of all our studies, history is best qualified to reward our research. So with that, food for thought, and surely it is food for thought. Kimunga Ukombozi, Kimunga Ukombozi, Kimunga Ukombozi, divine liberty, divine liberation, divine freedom, and all that that will bring for African people, wherever we happen to be on the face of this earth.
The sun who has returned home, for Africans back on top. The sun who has returned home, for Africans back on top. The sun who has returned home, for Africans back on top. The sun who has returned home, for Africans back on top. The sun who has returned home, for Africans back on top. The sun who has returned home, for Africans back on top. The sun who has returned home, for Africans back on top.